off to a little start tonight. I began with a Blender's Dog from Jameson's Whiskey Makers series, which was just wonderful. I was quite impressed by that one. Then after that, I had a Timorous Beastie from Douglas Lang, which I liked quite a bit. It took some of the best elements of Highland single malt Scotch and blended them into a vatted malt that made for a very nice experience. And I'm making a similar very nice experience here with my vatted Highland malt or my Infinity bottle. It's got some of that Douglas Lang in it, along with a bunch of other things. And here's a glass of that I've been sipping on between productions of videos. So this is my third glass of whiskey tonight. There's going to be a fourth and a fifth, now that it's after midnight. I can proceed on with my evening. Oh, that is delicious. Now, I'm pre-recording this about a month in advance because between this recording and you seeing it, I went through the Whiskey Advent Calendar. Now, I'm talking about the Whiskey Advent Calendar before doing it, but you're seeing this video after I've done it. So hopefully that was a grand old time as well. But since I'm going, I might as well have some pre-recorded videos going as well, if that makes any kind of sense. I have here a box. The box contains Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt. Now, I haven't had an Auchentoshan in a while. This one has some dust on it because it's been under my bar for a while, and I've said that kind of thing before. I picked this up on March 11th, 2018 for the total price of $81.28, including goods and services tax and including BC liquor tax and all taxes and everything. $81.28. Now, I picked this up when I first saw it. This was the first time I saw it, and it looks like the store had just got it in when they did. And it was a store that I hadn't been to much before. So they had a few things that were interesting. There it is. The Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt. Now, I think there's a story behind this one, probably on the box. And yeah, I think there is. There's a story about this one here, and that's the front of it right here. I'm going to read the story, but first, before reading the story, let's find a Glencairn that's clean and pour us a dram. Wait a sec, there's the little V-shaped indentation in the foil that comes off very easily. Nice. Did I mention that this is bottled at 47% alcohol by volume? Oh, beautiful. And we will pour us a wee Glencairn at 47% alcohol by volume. Now, I like Auchentoshan. I really liked the Auchentoshan Classic. And the 12-year-old was pretty good. The 3-wood didn't really do it for me. But I loved the Classic, and I loved the American Oak versions. For some reason, the triple distillation and American Oak agrees with the triple agrees with Auchentoshan. The American oak agrees with the triple distillation. Is what I'm trying to say. Makes for a very nice whiskey. Auchentoshan single malt Scotch whisky by bartenders for bartenders. 12 of the most innovative and unique bartenders from around the world came together in Glasgow. They learned the science and magic of creating a single malt whiskey from our master blenders and collaborated to create this malt with casks that reflected each of their individual personalities. Auchentoshan, the bartender's malt, a single malt Scotch whisky created by the bartender for the bartender. The new malt order. 12 of the most innovative bartenders from around the world. So they have like a little map here and it shows where they're from. 750 mils, 47% alcohol by volume. Imported by Beam Suntory Import Company, Chicago, Illinois. And they got a bunch of signatures on the bottom here of all the bartenders that were involved. And annual limited edition 01. So this is the first limited edition annual release of Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt. I should feel lucky and humbled to try this. That means that there should be another one on the way relatively soon. Got this in March, so well, we'll see. Maybe there is a annual limited edition 02 coming up soon too. But I promised myself I was not going to spend much money on whiskey between now and the end of March because I'm going to Scotland. And I got to save up some spending money for when I'm there. Oh, this has a nice nose. It says a bunch of stuff on the back here too. Tasting notes, to the eye, gold and copper with green reflections. Okay, if you say so. I'm slightly colorblind. To the nose, dried apricots. Okay. All right. I can see that. Oh, this is a beautiful nose. I like this. I'm getting, besides apricots, pears. Use some of that stone fruit, apricots, yeah. A little bit of watermelon, at least what smells to me like watermelon. Something creamy. Like creme brulee. Oh, that's nice. Some vanilla. And I'm assuming this is triple distilled like other Auchentoshans. Ah. Yeah, vanilla. Cocoa powder, maybe? Chocolate. A little hint of ginger. This is a complex little thing. Bit of caramel. Fresh cut grass. Oh, there's a lot going on here. That's only the nose. What does it say on the nose here? Okay. Dried apricots, milk chocolate, honey, and green tobacco leaf. Honey? I don't know about honey so much. I was getting vanilla. Okay. I can see the honey. And what I figured was fresh cut grass was the green tobacco leaf. I've never had green tobacco leaf. I've only had brown tobacco leaf, and I stopped smoking 9 years ago. So I haven't really opened up tins of tobacco in 9 or 10 years. I suppose a cigar maker could identify with this. But yeah, I get vanilla and chocolate. It's nice. It's complex. I was getting things that they didn't mention. They were getting things that I couldn't detect. As it is, everyone's nose and palate is different. Let's taste this one. First, cleanse the palate just a wee bit with some water. Oh, I think I should fill my glass too. There's a empty bottle of Lecheg 10, which means that I should get some more. If December turned out to be a better month than I anticipated, I will have replaced myself this bottle of Lecheg 10, as it is readily available. But on with this tasting of Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt. Okay. What is it that I'm tasting? I should have picked up some oat cakes to kill the flavors that were already in my mouth. I'll tell you what, though. To me, it's a lot like the American oak Auchentoshan, but it's spicier. There's like steak spice going on. Do that again. A second mouthful is often worth it, often necessary. This stuff is nice so far. On the nose, I just have trouble making out what's going on with the palate. Give me a moment. Hmm. Hmm. I'm getting white pepper. I'm getting allspice. I'm getting somewhat alkaline mouthfeel. It's slippery. Hmm. I'm getting some oakiness, some tannins, and more white pepper. Ah, there's a tingling of white pepper. Maybe I'll get a chance to visit this distillery when I'm in Scotland. I might. This is a very nice um, expression of Auchentoshan. What else do they say? Okay. On the nose, dried apricots, milk chocolate, honey, and green tobacco leaf. To the tongue, zest, cherry blossom, brioche, and ginger. Huh. Okay, I can get a bit of ginger root out of that, especially to the back of the mouth. Cherry blossom, I don't know. Zest, I don't know. Well, I'm only about 5 years into my 40-year apprenticeship, so um, maybe I'm not so good at tasting these things yet. I get white pepper on the tongue. It's white pepper. It's tingling. It's all over the place. But they're talking about zest. Maybe that's the zest that they're talking about. Cherry blossom. I don't know. Brioche. I don't know what brioche tastes like. Ginger a little bit. Slight creaminess. Did I mention creme brulee? I thought that's what I got on this. It is a beautiful dram. To the end. Edgy and expanding with a long lasting warmth. Huh. The expanding part would be the white pepper part. That's what I get. Long-lasting warmth. Well, it's tingly. And I suppose it's warm. But, take nosing and tasting notes worth a grain of salt. This is nice, and I'm still getting some briny, peppery notes towards the end. And even though I've had a glass of water, that pepperiness to me hangs on. Yeah, this is a nice dram. This is a beautiful Auchentoshan. They've done a nice job making this interesting and tasty. Sláinte.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Yeah.